Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. I'll try not to sing at you anymore tonight. Let's get my free present. Battle Potion of Restoration. Got more of those than I know what to do with right now. Why doesn't it stack? I'll get rid of it. I'll show them. Not sure what I'm showing them, but something, I guess. I have 50 blackened skins that I should be able to turn in. Is that Leva who I was having blackened skins
Can't you
for the
leave me to my
Agline?
misery?
More rep with the Agline, and sadly I'm going to have to go in and out 4 more times.
Woe to me.
2.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I'm going to be killing more goblins. I might as well take it, frankly. And this guy's got goblin scabbards. I'll take it too.
Take a moment of your time.
Blackened skin. Hey, how about that? Oh, I've got more. Not so much for the XP. It does give a little bit of XP.
Woe to me.
Yes, woe to her. More for the rep. Worth it for the rep. 2 more, I believe. Good afternoon, or evening, or even morning, for whomever has joined me. Hi, how you doing? More LotRO here.
It's a sorry day.
It is a sorry day. It's a Monday, so yeah, actually, that for a lot of people, that is a sorry day.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Nope, not from you. You daffy lady. Talk to Hunulf Muntz and talk to Deputy Osman. On the eastern side, and Deputy Osman is on the eastern side of Ministerial as well. Guess that's where we're headed. We don't need to follow those, as we know we have them. We need craban eyes, craban feathers, more orcs, ranged, and melee. Actually, yeah, let's make that we'll make that our focus for right now, I guess. No, that's just a regular gobby. We're looking for specifically orcs. And that's the area around Candaith. Is this one of the... Don't think that's one of the craban that would give me any credit. They never give me any credit. No, don't think that's one either. It's been a quiet day around here. Tomorrow I I expect I'll be going to the grocery store and hopefully returning with food, because the cupboard's pretty bare. But also with some adult leisure beverages. I think these are the ones I need to kill. Yep. Another one here. Aye. Feathers and eyes. Little creepy, gotta say, cutting out bird eyes, but, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's a quest. The White-Hand Messenger. I don't have the quest for him just yet. Mind you, I've killed him once before. And here is the Wraith. Got him. Need to double check. Where is that the one with the, that peels off corruption? Yeah, okay, I gotta remember to open with that. As my understanding is, peeling off the corruptions will help a great deal. Hi. Who doesn't like one-shotting a mob? Well, the mobs don't like getting one-shot, but I'm not overly caring about their thiefs. Pardon me, pillager. That's kind of the difference between orcs and dwarves. We have villagers and they have pillagers. Hello there. Welcome. Oh, good, another foul arrow. I need a couple more of those. Ooh, and a box of goodies. How nice. I am not above stealing from the dead. Of course, liberating funds and goods from the oppressive orcs. That's exactly what I meant. I need one more ranged. Alright, okay. Got them. Now we need to talk to Candaith again. Oh, all the loot! I'm rich? I want Candaith. Dun, 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 dun.
How can I be of service? How can I be of service?
Let's see. Perks, accelerated experience. Oh, Destiny is server bound. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Would have thought it was account bound, but it's not. Collect the orc orders. Presumably that's from the messenger, who was kindly waiting up there for me. Didn't have a message when I killed him yesterday. Maybe he has a message for me today. I've collected the orc orders. Back to Candaith, okay. Broken wooden mace. Now, do you think his mace was broken before, or did it break on me because I'm so tough? You know, if he's just carrying around a broken mace, he's just not very good at his job.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
Hey, Vorp. Defeat War-master Uzor. Acquire the War-master's orders and orc
How can I be of service?
Wants me to get his bow. Yeah, he's a real great ranger, isn't he? He needs someone else to go get his bow that he lost. I mean, it's kind of hard to take anyone serious. You know? That's all I'm saying. This way, I think. At the foot of Weathertop. You ever been here before? Maybe a time or two? Look at all the riders. I believe Weathertop was your first death in the game. You fell off the top. Well, you were enthralled by the view, and given your predilection for falling off high places in games, I can't say that's surprising. And guess what? It's him again. Another... Oh, there's the mournful Wraith. I am screwed, blued, and tattooed. I am dead meat. I'm going to try running. It's not going to work, but I'm going to try. That's the bad one. That is the Wraith. Yeah, I peeled off about a third of his health before he got me down to one hit range. So... Is he still following? No. I was never worried. You know, except for the parts where I was worried. It does mean that I can't kill him, and I can't go that way. Because he's just going to re-aggro on me. Because that's the kind of jerk he is. I'll enjoy a meal so I can get my health back. Sorry, my morale back. We'll see if we can avoid him, you know? He just doesn't seem like a friendly type. Yeah, I think I've managed to get around him. So I'm assuming that means that sometimes you're going to get the elite mob spawn. And if you do, you die. Essentially. Because ain't no way you're surviving that guy. Not at my level, and I don't believe with any spec, but certainly not with mine. Did I make a wrong turn? irredeemably bad turn? It does seem like I may have taken an irredeemably bad turn. Yeah, maybe down that way. Pardon me, wolfies. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Lots of howling yellow fangs around. Are those the big bad orcses? Those are the big bad orcses. I'm in big bad trouble. Because there is this batch of like level 50 orcs. I think these are the quest givers to go get them.
Can I speak with you a moment?
No, he just wants wolf pelts. It's not a particularly difficult fight. Oh, okay. Let's
Would
see.
you do something for
Aggie's
me?
bow, the dude's halberd, and another person's mace.
I'd like to take a moment.
They
of your time.
evidently dropped their weapons when they decided to run, which is...
Would you do something for me?
Well, let's go with cowardly. And what's over there? More Chetwood hunters. I think the bad orcses are up here. Yes, those are level 55 orcses. I could go for a visit. And die. Quickly. Ignominiously. I need wolf pelts, wolf meat. Is that a bat? I don't have any quest for a bat. Why am I fighting a bat? That's just batty. Sorry. Oh, there's one. I was thinking I had left the area of wolves, but no. Got some wolf meat. More. Hi, how you doing? I collected Candaith's bow. Nice, very nice. Of course, it would be nicer if the worst ranger hadn't lost it. Good evening. JTTV. That's just talk. So much wolf meat. And a halberd. Off the wolves? The wolves? A wolf is carrying a halberd? I'm dubious. I press F to doubt. Yummy. Wolf meat. Imagine it tastes similar to dog. I've never actually eaten dog. That I'm aware of. So evidently I got all three of the weapons. Aha! You think I didn't see you there? But I did. I need one more woof. This will be the woof. I can turn in 3 quests. Bring the weapons, bring the wolf meat. Yeah. Back up to that little camp of losers who managed to drop their weapons and run away from some wolves. We may hit 24 here.
How can I be of
There's the
service?
pelt. Worth another valor or virtue point. I have completed Tales of the Lonely Road. And gotten a nickel. No, got a dime. Ha ha, I'm wealthy.
How can I be of service?
Greetings.
Greetings. Ding 24. Destination, the North Downs. Trestle Bridge. Been there. Kind of a shithole. Oh, look. Once again, thank you, Vorp, for taking care of that. Every single stream now for, I don't know, maybe 10 streams. I've had one, and once I've had 2 of those assholes showing up. Thank
Can I
you very
speak
much.
with you a moment?
I wonder what the hit rate is. I honestly do. I know it's not good. Are they actually selling viewers, or are they just completely a scam site? I have no idea. I have no intention to find out. I would like to have more viewers, but I don't expect that would actually get me any more, and at least equally important, if not more important, yeah, it's not worth my soul. It's not much of a soul. Well, that's a whole shitload of freaking wolves. It's not much of a soul, but it's what I've got, so, you know. It's tattered and ratty old soul. Yeah, get me the best viewers, they said so. Okay, that's different though. Yeah, I didn't realize it would be the best ones. I mean, it's the internet, so obviously they're telling the truth. I mean, obvious. Back to Candaith. Here's your bow. Jeez, dude.
What can I do for you?
Oh, he'll give me his spare bow, like I need that. I use my fists, sir.
Greetings.
Greetings and salutations. Alright, this time we will try not to get lost. On our way to get, I think his name is Uzor, the War-master. Yeah, Uzor. Or perhaps Azor. I'll ask him how he pronounces his name while I'm literally beating his brains out. I'm not certain I remember how to get to the Uzor part, but we're going to give it a try. Don't think that's it. That's nothing. it is across the river. And through the woods, you know, to get to grandmother's house. After that, things get a little bit hazy. Maybe it's down? Well, I mean, I've got lazy down pat. Yeah, so hazy shouldn't be that much more difficult. It's just one letter. These are alert white hands. I'm guessing that means you can't sneak by them. Frodo. He's still disappointed that Sam got all the chicks. It's a battered lockbox. I have collected 1 out of 8 battered lockboxes. These things are the size of me, and yet I'm going to be carrying a bunch of them back. Evidently. Pardon me, Mr. Grunt. I did not get a haircut. I did shower today. I don't shower every day. That's one of the advantages of being retired. The only person who's got to put up with my stink is me. Battered lockboxes. Yes, I do, Felson. Named after Eddie Felson, the hustler. The Paul Newman. Shadowy Wraith. Well, I will help with this. And get 2 tattered shadows. Not to be confused with shattered tattoos. I have no idea what that would be, but... when Jimmy Carter was president? Yes, I certainly do. His re-election campaign was the first time I was legally old enough to vote for president. No, he was just not very effective. He was a governor and had no experience in working with sort of the federal level bureaucracy and Congress, and so he had difficulties getting anything through. Let's not go with the political discussion at all. I'm a me. I'm an elf. There we go. Now I really stirred people up. I'm a 5'9" dwarf is how I identify myself. Big, bearded, an enjoyer of adult leisure beverages. Yep, that is definitely an oversized dwarf. New Year's Eve was a fun stream to watch. Well, thank you. Yes, well. How long was I on for? Like 5 or 6 hours? Because I had to cover everybody from 4 hours to the east of me to me. War-master Uzor, how you doing? Dude, you're running away. What the hell? Alright, I've defeated him. We'll grab the orc letter. I have his orders. Well, let's see. Midnight for my a friend of mine who is in Nova Scotia occurs at 8 p.m. my time. And I think I started my usual time, which was 5 p.m., and I had to go to my, yeah, 7 hours. 7 hours plus. Drinking and talking the whole time. Give me the supplies. I need more silver. That way, I think. Yeah, I don't stream that often, that long. New Year's Eve, I try to, and occasionally I'll stream that long on a Path of Exile launch, and that's about it, are those 2 times. I expect I'll probably be going pretty long. On the 20th, we get the new Guild Wars 2 expansion. If you're a Guild Wars 2 player, though, you might want to skip it because story spoilers, obviously. But I might also take a break and then do an evening stream. So I'll probably be starting, presumably, generally new content launches at 9 a.m. my time for them. So that will probably be a day where I actually get up early and get started early. Okay. How about we not go up here? We broke our legs. Well, not ours, the horses. And it's taken care of already. I'm a good driver. Hi, Candaith.
How can I be of service?
Uzor's Vanquisher. Well, let's see. I can have one with less edge, or sorry, with the same edge, less armor, and less morale. Or 50 fate, which is less than the 12 fate I already have. Let me think. I'll take the one that sells for
How can I be of service?
Remember the song Jacob's Ladder, Step by Step, Higher and Higher? I can't say I remember it off the top of my head. If it was a hit, I would probably recognize it. And by the way,
How can I be of service?
just lens. You don't have to go with the magnifying. Just make it easier on yourself. Just type the lens. Where are we off to? I need 4 more craban eyes and 2 more craban feathers. I mean, I'm very familiar with early Huey Lewis, so I had at least one album of theirs. He should have eyes and feathers. Alright, he had a feather. Did he have an eye? He had an eye. I don't need any more chunky porky boys. But I need a few more birds. I do remember it. I was not a fan of Bobby Brown. He came out of a boy band. Not a fan of boy bands, generally speaking. No, no. My primary reason he came out of a boy band. And generally, boy bands are created and then marketed. Yeah, born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area. I need one more eye from a craban. Come on, one more craban. Just one more bird. This one's got to have an eye, right? Maybe even two. I only need one. Thank you. That was nice of him to donate an eye like that. You can't always get that kind of, you know. Circling eyes of the enemy. Bring the craban eyes. Oh, back to Candaith. Yeah, of course. Bad down there right now. Used to be a beautiful city. Back then, now it's just flooded with homeless people. Well, it's always been a magnet for homeless people. San Francisco has. A lot of the problems that they've had are things look worse than they are because post-COVID, the number of employees in downtown San Francisco went way, way down as people were telecommuting because of COVID. And a lot of those high-tech people can do their work from home and have continued to do it. So there are a vastly lowered number of people in the downtown area, which makes it seem like it's overrun with homeless. Now, homeless has always been an issue in San Francisco.
What do you need?
Although, given how cold it is, I'm not completely sure I understand why. Trestle Bridge. Search the summit of Weathertop for anything unusual. That can wait, I think. And there's also been a policy of, let us say, malicious idleness on the part of the police. There were some initiatives about arresting people and stuff that the police didn't like. So the police actively stopped doing parts of their job. California governor sucks? No, I don't agree at all. And I would say you're entirely mistaken. The state is in far better financial state than when he arrived. California constantly, and I mean constantly, has people shitting on it from the media. From the media and the pundit class, particularly the right-wing Fox News pundit class. Because California represents everything they hate, and they can't stand the fact that California continues to lead the nation, not just economically and technologically, but in the long term in laws, too. They love to make fun of the laws that California passes. I can't tell you the amount of abuse I've received over the years from about laws that got passed in California, starting with California banning indoor smoking, which is pretty much the case everywhere in the country now, I expect. There are undoubtedly some bars or smoking clubs and stuff where you can smoke indoors, but most places don't allow smoking at all. Well, California was the first with that in this country. And boy, did we get shit on for it. But in terms of education, quality of life, life expectancy, all of those sorts of things, California is among the leaders. Did I not have a quest to turn in here? Aramora. Yeah, there she is. Hi, Aranora.
It's a sorry day.
Yes, yes, I know. It's a sorry day. It's always a sorry day with you. God, it just never stops with her. Wow. Velson, I can tell you're not actually from this country. Or you're trolling. Florida is a joke. And I mean that literally. There's a joke called Florida Man. About all of the weird stuff that happens in Florida. Florida is almost universally held to be an armpit. You're American? Florida is almost universally held to be an armpit. For much the same reasons, I would imagine that California tends to be looked at as this hellhole, which is news to me. I mean, certainly, parts of California, yeah. Now, one of the reasons Florida has the reputation is Florida Man. The thing is Florida has a law, a sunshine law. Their governor is, wow, okay, obviously we should stop talking about politics, as you and I are not going to agree on anything. I think we can, however, agree in terms of the weather. The humidity there is, for a person who has grown up without humidity, is utterly unmanageable. But we should agree to disagree on politics and just talk about movies. I have no idea. Well, I mean, you said your grandfather was a huge fan of The Hustler, which means he's probably older than me, so I'm going to guess 20?
What is this world coming to?
18? Wasn't there another guy I had to talk to up here? Yeah, there he is.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Oh, God, I want to leave you to your misery. I'll leave you to the wolves. How does that strike you? Search the summit of Weathertop, or take a whole bunch of quests here, or go to that Trestle Bridge. I guess I'm in for the quests. Alright. Oh my God, 4 more quests. We can get rid of that one for now. And that one for now.
It's a sorry
Grandparents
day.
just like you, they hate Trump and everything. Well, there are a lot who do and a lot who
Take a
don't.
moment of your time. Might I speak with you a
Generally
moment?
speaking, people my age are far more likely to
Stay
vote Republican.
and hear me out. I'll not be ignored. Stay and hear me out. Will you let me speak my piece?
Oh my God, won't you? I know. Stop speaking your piece and everything else. Better blankets. Better blankets is lynx hides, and the others are, what, spiders over here, I think? Yep, spiders and the like, I think. Now, you see, that's what I thought. These are the elites. I don't want to fight the elites. Why didn't you say it was the elite quests, you losers? That's not all elite quests, though. Yeah, those are all elites. I don't want the elite quests. I guess I'm off for Trestle Bridge. Good evening. Yeah, these didn't used to be called. I'm going to cancel that one. Is there another area where I can enter? Minas Aerial. Thank you. That's very kind. Let's see. I don't remember if there's another place I can enter. Because I think the spiders are underneath and the elite mobs are up above. And I don't want to fight the elite mobs. I can defeat them like, you know, 1 versus 1, but I don't think I can take on multiples. But I don't see any place where I'm going. Underneath. Maybe from the other side. Never married. No kids of which I am aware. Could be a surprise out there waiting for me someplace. For their sake, I hope not. Oh, no. Don't think I'd make a very good dad. Might be an okay granddad. You know, skip the responsibility. Do the easy part. No, I was late to driving. I was probably 21, maybe 22. And the first car was a 1978 Olds 98. It had an engine the size of a Volkswagen. .455 cubic inch, 320 horsepower. On a straightaway, incredibly fast. But it couldn't turn to save its life. Oh. You'd have to notify air traffic control if you wanted to turn. We lived on top of a big hill, and this car could accelerate going up the hill. I tried it, not smoking, I tried edibles. I didn't like the effects. The ones I used actually were little gels, little squares of gel you put under your tongue. I just didn't like the effect. They made me feel stupid. Hence, I guess that's why they're called dope. It was weird. The first time I tried them, the sublinguals, nothing happened. And sublinguals are supposed to be very fast acting, like 10 minutes fast. Because you put them under the tongue, go straight into the bloodstream. Nothing. Literally nothing. I had 2 different varieties. I had procured from the pot vendor. The second one I tried, the same thing. Nothing. I'm going, what? So I tried the first one a second time. And after about 3 hours, it kicked in. And holy shit, did it kick my ass. This one was supposed to give you focus. And I couldn't write I couldn't type a complete sentence without having to look at the start of the sentence again. So it gave me no focus. It messed me up. And then I tried the second type again a few days later. Nothing for 3 or 4 hours. And all of a sudden, kaboom! That one was supposed to be good for balance. I felt like I was going to fall out of my chair. So yeah, my results from those in both cases. No, I've never done shrooms. The only other drug, I've been offered cocaine a couple times, but I had no interest. I'll let him get that as he killed the mob. And we're back in here with more, can I get it too? I can! Multi-tappable corpses. So I didn't like the effects from the edibles that I had taken. So I stick with alcohol. Which is not necessarily a good answer, but hey. Well, looks like I'm going to be fighting. Some elite mobs anyway, huh? Mm-hmm. I haven't been in this area for a long time. Alright, so this is back into the starting Gobby area for this. A vile moor web. Need one more web eye. More Egline treasures. Many spooters around here, I'm thinking. Okay, can't get in there. Can't get in there. Over here? Can I get in over here? I can. Is there some big ugly spooter that's going to spawn here? Maybe. Probably. But it's not here right now. I'm not afraid. These big spooters do not scare me. I can defeat spooter butts. I can kick them. In their spidery butts, obviously. Oh, we got another player here. I can't see. Defeat Nishruk. I'm guessing is the spooter that spawns in here, but I don't know that for sure. Nishruk sounds more, less spidery and more orky. Alright, back into the place. We're almost done with the corpses and the treasures and the one flavor of spider eyes. By the way, I use the word flavor. I've never actually eaten a spider, so I don't know what their eyes taste like. Barad Yaichant. I know the prefix Yaich. Yach is spiders. Something to do with spiders. I can't remember exactly. I think that's the last couple of Goliath treasures I need. Treasure. Is that all the treasures? That's all the treasures. Need one more of the spooters around here. The big ones. Another one of its eyes. I just do eyes. Just eyes. I made your eyes. If only you could see what I've seen with your eyes. Movie quote. Unsurprisingly. Blind corpses? Was I done with those? Now I'm done with those. Oh, they killed the big one. And that's all the more eyes I needed. Shadow Wraith. Killable. Don't, no. What the hell happened all of a sudden? I was hitting it and doing no fucking damage. Not happy with that result. I mean, literally, I was still hitting it and was doing no damage. I was hearing thumps, but its life wasn't moving. And I thought I had pulled off all of its corruptions, but maybe I hadn't. Silver Web of Vigor. That's actually pretty good. I will use that in 3.5 levels. Don't suppose the big guy's back yet, is he? No. Alright, well, you can't have everything. Not entirely sure why. I don't think that's fair. I would like everything. More web hunter. What are the other eyes I needed? More web eyes. I'm not getting more web eyes off of these guys, despite the fact they say they're more web hunters. Why don't you guys have eyes? I don't get it. It's no fair. They should have eyes. They should have like 8 of them. They should have a metric shit ton of eyes. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Just coming. Whoop, there's somebody else's Wraith. Level 20. Not my problem. Not my Wraith, man. Oh, we got a couple quests we can turn in. The statue of the maiden. I have no idea what that is. I missed it. I'm assuming that's where it was. I have chosen poorly. And I got yellow fanged again. And yep. Cannot do that in combat, of course. Wow. It's important that you shout when you kill a wolf. Alright, we'll now exit from Minas Aerial. We have a couple quests to turn in, and then I guess we're off to Trestle Bridge. Another one of the sneaky wolves trying to sneakily sneak up and dehorsify me. Technically deponify me. I'm not a pony. I am a dwarf. I don't know why we have to be discriminated so that we ride ponies where men and elves ride horses. Just them trying to put down Dwarf Nation. Up here, I believe. I'll cash in a couple, and then I'll try my luck going into the elite area. I was handling the elite spiders without a problem. I can handle the elite gobbies without a problem too, unless I get too many.
What is this world coming to? Why are you bothering me?
That. Reputation change for the Igline. I'm an acquaintance of the Igline. I'm known to the Igline, and a nickel. Dun 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 dun. Maybe the other spooters I needed are up here. I can't see if he's got the thing over his head. I think he does. Yep. Hey, you're supposed to throw those. Not at me. You're supposed to throw those at your feet if I hit you with a ranged attack. He's an exploiter. I'm going to have to report him. Stupid goblins. Oh, I collected the statue of a maiden. Well, that's to my advantage. Hello there, little orky friend. Goblin-y. I'm sorry. I know you guys can be a bit sensitive about that whole orc goblin thing. I understand. You know, the orcs don't treat you with respect, and I can understand why that would upset you. You have every right to be upset about it. Don't let anyone tell you different. You're a strong, independent goblin, and you don't need no orc. There, you see? He threw it at his own feet. That's what they're supposed to do. I have completed Goblin-Slayer. Advanced. Alright, back here is supposed to be the other spooters I need somewhere. Right? Something else is supposed to be back here too. The goblin leader is back here somewhere. Best way. Okay, now is that the big spider? No, that's a really big spider. That is one of the, what are they? I can't remember the exact flavor. Rare Elite. The different colored frame in the Sauron's eye denote a more powerful critter. What I don't understand is the blue is Weavers Beneath the Ruins, and I went through that whole area and I killed a bunch, but there were no inky more web eyes. So I don't know where they were. Oh, somebody's coming out. This area's spooky. I'm going to assume they just killed the boss. He should be theoretically up here somewhere. And how do we get up there? I don't know. We have a craban. Warg. Couple of white hands in there. That's where the boss is supposed to be, theoretically. I'll steal their supplies. You know, they're going to walk over there expecting that they're going to find their delicious snack cakes. Damn it. You were not supposed to do it that way. Oh no. God, I hate getting fucking rooted. Haha. Death by ale mug. Well, there's Nishruk, the bad guy. The one who needs a little bit of, oh, I don't want to say ass kicking, but ass kicking. Sure. Sure. I'm not even back to full health, and I don't care. He's gonna pay for being an orc. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. His ass was thoroughly kicked. But I think I have to, for time saving's sake, return to the Lone Lands Anunlos. Because fighting my way through all of that would take approximately, yes. Goblin-Slayer. I am a goblin hewer. That title is a complete misnomer. To hew something is to cut it, preferably in two. I don't cut them in two. I beat them into mush. I object to the title. I've never hewed. Oh, I am entirely filled up with crap. This does not surprise me. Alright, time to sell some of that enormous amounts of crap I'm carrying. I always like to sell to the one-handed weaponsmith. I mean, I like to help the handicapped, you know. An old ring. Don't need that. Candaith Salvation. It's crap. Can't use that. That's crap. Want to save that. Want to save that. Save that. Save that. Gauntlets of the Rittermark. Those are actually really good. But I can't use a bow, and I can't use a bow. Man's got to draw the line somewhere. At least that's what I've heard. That needs to go into my pocket when I reach the right level again. That thing is actually significantly better than what I'm wearing. Where are the shoulders? Where are the shoulders? They say dwarf leather shoulder. Oh, shoulder guards. What? Dwarf? They're not showing up anywhere. Why are they not showing up? They should be showing up. I'm confused. Frequently. I don't need the bulbous goo. I'm trying to cut down my bulbous goo habit. It was getting out of control. Why couldn't I find the shoulders? Do I not have them? It says that I have them. Is it lying to me? I don't see them anywhere. Honestly, don't see them anywhere. I'm confused. That's them. Why did they not show up? I do not know. But I have improved my shoulder situation.
How may I help you?
They don't really look any better. Got a couple more turn-ins. We're getting close to 25.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Goblin tabards.
It's a sorry
Goblin
day.
scabbards. Scabbards or tabards. You got your choice. Back up on the pony and back. I couldn't find the inky web moor eyes. And I was in that area previously, and I killed a whole bunch of spooters, but none of them were the right flavor. So I undoubtedly will be dropping that. But for right now, I need to ride. I have 2 quests waiting to turn in. I don't think that's quite going to be enough for the next level. I definitely got to get to 25 so I can do skirmishes, because I've been promising? I have been promising to do skirmishes. Because 2 days ago, when I hit 20, I was notified they'd unlocked. And I went, great, I'll do that tomorrow. And I tried to do it and I couldn't do it. Because they've unlocked. But you can't do them until you've done the tutorial. Tutorial, if memory serves, you get at 25. You get an email at 25. A breadcrumb quest. And let's face it, everything is tastier when it's, you know, breaded and then deep fried. Probably everything. I mean, it might not taste good. A tire wouldn't taste good, but I bet it would taste better breaded and fried.
What is this world coming to?
Do I want Munce's ring? No. Can't use either of those. Do I want Hunolf's band? No. The masher is probably most valuable. Yeah, 5 silver plus. Oh, I think I'm going to level. Here it comes, guys.
Woe to me.
Shut up with the woe to me. I'm going to hit you so hard your parents are going to feel it. This cloak, however, does seem to be good. The deputy's trinket, not as good. That's what I'm currently using. But the cloak is better. And, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, ding 25. Do traits. I have another point to spend. I'm using those points in that location. New skirmish available. Yeah. That's what you said last time. And they weren't available yet. And I still don't have the mail, I don't believe. Well, we'll check. Actually, I have a notification. I'm a Goblin-Slayer. And I have 10 LotRO points. Are you seriously kidding me? Righteous recovery.
Will you let me speak my piece?
No, shut up.
Will you
Half-breed
let
thieves.
me speak my piece?
Oh my god, will you shut your cake hole?
I'll not be ignored.
Huh? What did you say?
Will you let me speak my piece?
I always thought that there was an email breadcrumb quest. Talk to Rougher Quicksilver. Alright, well, I'm going to Oscar-Ruth anyway, so I'll take that quest, because, well, I'm going to Oscar-Ruth anyway. My memory is that there was an email, an in-game mail, sorry, with telling you to check in with the skirmish trainer. But I certainly didn't just get it. I am going to head to Oscar-Ruth, turn in the breadcrumb quest for Oscar-Ruth, catch the quick pony back to lovely and scenic Bree, and see what the deal is, man. I thought there was a notification of some sort. My brain was telling me that it was an email you received, but I received no notification other than new ones had unlocked. That's the same message I received at level 20 when I couldn't do them. And I because I hadn't done the tutorial, and I talked to the guy who gives the tutorial, and nothing. None of the NPCs there had any useful conversational options. We'll see if that's changed. It shouldn't be needed. It's just a notification, and you should get a quest pop up every time you log in until you've accepted the quest. Whoops. I tell you, these roads to Oscaruth, man, things were a lot safer when I was younger. You kids have no idea. This place is so dangerous now. You got wargs and wolves and spooters. And wraiths, because I just got a notification there was a wraith over there as well. I got the creepy eye about the wraith. What is up with this eye? We never had eyes like that when I was a kid. There was no big red eye. Now, we had a Witch King, and we liked it. Clippity cloppity whoops up here. There he is. Frederick.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Talk to Candaith again. Other quests and stuff. We can remove that one temporarily. We're going to catch a ride back to Bree South. I mean, I may be misremembering because I didn't get anything, so. South Bree, fast travel. Yeehaw! It's one of the things about the free-to-play implementation of this game. The fast travel options are very limited. So you can maybe ride from one place to another for a quest, but it might take literally 5 minutes. And then you have to ride back. Skirmish trainer.
How may I help you?
You must complete the skirmish tutorial. Visit one of the skirmish camps and speak with the skirmish captain. Yeah, I tried that at 20.
Greetings.
You must complete the skirmish. Speak with the skirmish captain to properly train. You'll know who I'm speaking to. That's the skirmish captain. Barter
How
item?
may I help you?
Nope. Yeah, I'm checking right now. I try to talk to him. Manage your traits.
Great.
You must complete the skirmish tutorial. Visit one of the skirmish camps. I'm in one. Found throughout Middle-earth and speak with a skirmish captain, who I'm talking to properly train. Skirmish camps can be found, blah, 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 blah. This is the skirmish captain. Let's see. LotRO, Angmar, Skirmish, Captain. No, skirmishes were not part of the original game. Tools, past week. Nothing about it. The skirmish camp is here. Did they disable skirmishes? Because, I mean, I got notified that they were unlocked for me. Is that what they've done? All they've done is nuke the skirmish captain? Well, I guess I won't be doing skirmishes for you guys tonight. Sorry, I've lied to you now 3 days in a row about it. I enjoy skirmishes. Well, shit. Well, but that didn't make any sense. But for instance, they added the whatever they're called, a certain new subtype of quests that were added in not too long ago are in. The structures are present, but you can't do them for a while. So, yeah. But I mean, let's see if I still have the quests available. Missions. Missions weren't in the game at the start. They're in the last like 2 or 3 years, and they're in the game. Delvings. I've never tried delvings. Are delvings currently in the game?
What can I do for you?
Doesn't look like it.
How may I help you?
You just took a gummy, so you're fucked up? Well, you know the old saying, if you're drunk, don't drive. And if you drink, don't drive. And if you drive, don't drink. If you're wasted, don't chat on the internet. And if you're chatting on the internet, don't get wasted. Don't say something dumb. No, you're probably right, Falcons. I'm not blaming you for bringing news that I find curious. You're probably right. I mean, because that explains it. The Mithril Trader. Reconnaissance report? I don't even know what that is. Classic.
What
okay.
do you need?
Crafting stuff. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll be enjoying the fruit of the grain, so to speak. Well, the missions, yeah, they were really awful content. Basically, you're with an NPC that, in the case of the ones I was doing, I was with Eladon and Elro here, the twin sons of Elrond. And basically it was, you know, kill 4 mobs, move on, kill 4 mobs, a little bit of dialogue, move on, kill 4 mobs, dialogue, 4 mobs, boss. Teleport to the next place. And then I got teleported to the 3rd place in the series of quests, and then it instantly teleported me away. And I can't get back to the place they were at because I'm too low level. They're a really bad kind of content, is what they are. All right, now I am curious, however, because there is another similar type thing. The Road to Erebor. These are scaling instances. Okay, I got it. There was another type of content added that was better than the adventures or whatever those things were, but nowhere near as good, in my mind anyway, as skirmishes. So let's see. We need to go to Westbury. Then we're going to go to Trestle Bridge because there's a camp in Trestle Bridge for the other kind of activities. I can't remember the name of them. They may be adventures too. Any idea what's planned for releasing content? Mordor, but what do you mean by unlocked? Because Mordor is around level 100 or 105, and that's been out for 4 years? 5 years? There is no quest for the skirmishes. It appears that that has been turned off, as best we can figure. Falcons is... I'm believing is right. I mean, I'm level 25 now. I didn't get the quest. I can't remember for sure, either you get a quest for it just as a pop-up quest, or you got an email with a quest item. I don't remember which it was, but I got neither when I hit 25. Hengstacer Farm, Trestle Bridge. We're going to be here for a bit. Upcoming content they announced just this week, I think. that the next expansion is coming. It will be called, I believe, it's Legacy of Morgoth, and it takes us to Harad, which are the Southlands of Mordor, basically. And there's no reason it should be the Legacy of Morgoth, because Morgoth never had anything to do with it. I don't get it. So, thought the legendary servers unlock content on a schedule. Trying to remember the dwarf tunnels that were part of the first expansion. Oh, Moria? Yeah. Moria will come out in some number of months. You are absolutely correct about that, Senegal. 50 is the cap right now. And I guess, technically, the Skirmishes did come out with Moria. So, that's probably, yeah. You're probably right. Between you and Falcons, I think we've probably hit on the right answer. That's the reason. Thanks, guys. 2 thumbs up from the old fart. Mind you, I wanted to do Skirmishes because I like Skirmishes. But we'll see when we get to Trestle Bridge. There's a little camp west of Trestle Bridge that does, can't remember if the name of them is adventures, but basically they are really short, not very interesting instances. Really boring. But they're fast. They're decent for leveling content. Friend wants you to run on Angmar with him, but you're going to really miss Skirmishes. Yeah, I played the living bleep out of Skirmishes. My main at the time was my Guardian, and I did all of the skirmishes that were available every day for months. Crap, I wanted to do skirmishes. Mom. Also, skirmishes are a great way to do deeds. You know, killing a whole bunch of bandits in Trouble in Tuckborough, for example, will get you all of the bandit killing deeds in the Shire, as an example. You won't have to do it a bunch of times, just a few times in Trouble in Tuckborough. I was also one of the few people who got the title, currently the title, if you do all of the special mobs in the Trouble in Tuckborough skirmish, is Tuckborough Troublemaker. Originally, when the expansion came out, it was Tuckborough Troublemaker. They'd misspelled it, and I proudly wore that for a while, and then they changed it, but they should have let those of us who earned it keep it. So, over here is where, I think it's the Adventures, or whatever the hell they're called, are. Let me mount up. Pardon the yawn. Old men. Yeah. Looks like they're available. That sounds like something the devs might do if you bring it to their attention. Well, for a long time, I was one of the very, very few people who had the title of Fool. I had it on 2 characters. My name, main, Spongo Smallberry, is my burglar. And I had it on Lens, my lore master. And the story for the Fool title was, I don't remember, it was the first year of the game or the second year of the game, very early on. For April Fools, they put in a special achievement you could get that would get you the title Fool. And what you had to do was, if you're familiar with the game, there's a number of different variations on what is called chicken play, where you get polymorphed into a chicken, and you have to run from one location to another, and that gets you an achieve, maybe a title, maybe a cosmetic. This one would spawn you as a chicken in the PvP map, right next to where the orcs lived. And you'd have to run from where the orcs lived all the way across the PvP map and not get killed. I did it on my first character, did it on the second character. Essentially, you spawned as dinner. By the time I got to the third character, word had gotten out that this event was going on. Completely predictably, as you would expect, all of a sudden, all of the monster players were spawning in to hunt the chickens. Predictably after that, once all the monster players started spawning in, all of the free players started spawning in, the free peoples. So, for those who aren't aware, PvP in this game is asymmetric. Your human, dwarf, elf, and hobbit characters can go up there and fight, but you can also create orc, spider, warg characters to fight against them in the PvP maps. And so people were spawning into all of their wargs, spiders, and orcs and chasing down the chickens. And of course, in response, a whole bunch of the free peoples, or the freeps, spawned in to stop the orcs, spiders, and wargs. And the servers crashed. Too many people were in the PvP zone and the whole server crashed. And they had to turn off the event. And it was off for, I don't know, 14 or 15 years. They turned it back on last year or the year before with a whole bunch of, new mechanics involved so it wouldn't melt the servers into slag. But for years, I was one of the few people who had characters with the title Fool. These are the missions. They are so boring. I will show you one. Let's see. I can't remember. There were a couple of them that are really, really boring. Assault on Trestle Bridge, attack on Cotfast, brooding in the depths. Let's go with brooding in the depths. This will get me some wood marks. Complete the mission, brooding in the depths. It's a repeatable mission. We'll see if we can actually start these. Can I actually go to them? Current quest. I will travel now. The monsters in this mission will apply corruption buff to nearby allies. So this is one of the missions. And this system, which is like a worse version of the Skirmishes, is still in the game. So I know Skirmishes came in Moria, but this came a hell of a lot later than that. It even has the call. So you call an ally.
What can I do for you?
I have to defeat Rive Nest broodmothers, 2 of them, and destroy 12 spider nests. So just think of them as if they had taken Skirmishes and made them dumb instead of nifty and interesting. And we've got a spider. New deed, Wildwood Mission Slayer. Oh, is there another one? There is another one. Hi. It was a really low budget type of content they added to the game. And they're really not interesting. Basically, it's kill some mobs, click on some stuff, maybe fight a boss. And some of them are a few of them are very slow, very time-consuming for not much value. It's one of the brood mothers. Big, chunky. Dead. Barely peeled off any health at all. Deed completed for killing spiders, I'm guessing. Spider Slayer. Title worded. Bone Dome Alebane Spider Foe. Spider Foe, Spider Foe. Does whatever a spider foe does. I got that nest, okay. I liked the idea of these, but the implementation left a lot to be desired. I like sort of bite-sized content. I think plays really well in the long term. You know, it gives people more stuff to do when they've got 15 minutes, or, you know, I've got half an hour. I want to do something in Lord of the Rings. What can I do? Well, do a couple skirmishes. Yeah, that works. Let's see. We're going to go left here. Spider nests look suspiciously like large bodies. I'm betting their nests are probably bodies. And probably not donors. Another creeper. We need to find the other mom. We've got more of them. Hello, little friends. There's the other brood mom. And a wraith. We got him. That just leaves the mom. Let me get my pummel back up. Haven't played this since 2009. Thought about rolling on the new Legendary servers. Well, you just saw one of the features we had. I'm in the middle of fighting big spiders and a Wraith pops up. That's the sort of mechanic that they've added. And they also have added the nine Nazgul can actually spawn. Return to the tunnel entrance. Is that necessary? The 9 Nazgul can spawn as well as world bosses. I haven't seen it yet. I've only seen it announced once into world chat, so I'm not sure what that even looks like. They've added back some of the old quest lines too, I believe. And now that I hit level like 22, I think, something like that, the Wraiths also can occasionally spawn as elite Wraiths. And they are no joke. They what the fuck pwn me. Mission complete. I have won. Talk to what's his face? Where is he? Where is he? I have to summon him. How about I try summoning him? There he is. Travel now. Stop walking away. I would recommend you might want to consider, if you played, any significant amount, the rewards are cosmetics as far as I have seen, and frankly, they weren't all that impressive. There was a really nice hood. There are also jewelry pieces that presumably go with maybe a set out of, I don't know, the endgame content here at level 50, which give default hope, which is obviously good if you're going into the Rift or any of the other sort of endgame dungeons for Angmar. Jer Henning has followed. I have a spiel for that. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Hi there, welcome. Looking, your biggest issue. I own none of the DLC. Okay. I believe all the content, from what someone said, all the content was free up to level 95. I thought it was 75, but it might be 95 now. 75 gets you to Rohan. 95 gets you to Gondor and Minas Tirith, I think. So it would be worth looking into to see exactly how much of that is free and available for you. And keep in mind, if you've played in the past, you have access to a lot of the standard stuff that a free-to-play player doesn't have, like expanded fast travel options from Stable Master to Stable Master. The free-to-play players, by default, I don't think get a bank. Or maybe it's just, I don't think they get a bank. It's pretty bad. No, that was SWTOR where they don't get a bank. I think it was the bags. You're limited to like 3 bags if you're free to play, something like that. So if you've played in the past, I'm not sure how high you can go, but if you haven't played since 2009, I think there's a good amount of new stuff, new content for you to see. Cool. Excellent. One thing to be aware of. At some point they merged the servers. Your old characters may, sadly, still be sitting on one of the old merged servers. They have said that they are working on trying to open those up so you can transfer them to new destination servers, but you might not have access to your old characters. I'm glad I remembered to at least mention it, because that would have been a real unpleasant surprise. Might still be an unpleasant surprise, but at least you're warned. So I finished that, and it was worth a quarter of a bubble, maybe. So that's an adventure. That's about what they're like. Not that impressive. Kill some mobs, click some stuff, kill a boss. That's it. Leather gloves of fleetness. Did I want those? Yes, I think I actually want... no, not really. A little more vit. Yeah, it's better. It's better. We'll take the gloves. We're going to wear the gloves. It's not normally my fashion style to wear gloves. Not short ones. I prefer evening gloves. I want to keep that. Oh, gauntlets of the Rittermark. Those are even better. Those are way better. I'm going to wear those instead. Also, they're purple quality. And I love grape gear. It's delicious. Flawed goos. Anyone needing any flawed goos? I'll keep those. Osman's Pride. I wanted to wear the Osman's Pride. Where is that? Come on. It's in here somewhere. The old blind man can't see anything. There it is. Munce's Masher. North Downs, good. I can turn it on tomorrow. That is another follow. Stevo Burrito. Nice name. You'll get the same spiel. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. I need another function because this finger's not doing anything. Thank you very much for the follow. You're most welcome indeed, and welcome. Piles of large filth. Well, thank goodness it's the large stuff. I've been stuck with nothing but dinky filth for so long now. Exactly. The grape stuff is really good until you can get the bubble gum. You know, the light blue. Oh, so good. North Downs. Those are my old gloves. Ha ha. I wore those really briefly. Do I have enough money next time I'm in a town to actually buy another storage tab for my bank? I am pathetic. I do. I think it was 2 gold something. So anyway, this is the adventures node area hub for Trestle Bridge. And you could just sit there all day and run those if you don't like your brain.
Stay a moment.
Find and speak with Aggie Digweed. Yeah, I bet she digs weed all right. You know who her supplier is? That's right. Abby Digweed's supplier is that dirty, hippie Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadillo. Oh, yeah, he's a dillo, all right. Hey, doll, Mary doll, my hearties. Yeah, well, it's a nice pad, man.
I didn't earn anything, I'm sure. Please, stay a moment.
Complete quests within the North Downs. Search Trestle Bridge for the cause of the explosion. Well, Mr. Creosote had the appetizers. That's a deep cut for you Monty Python meaning of life fans. Search orc encampments for proof that Talbot was drugged. See? Drugs. Told you. Yeah, Tom smoking the pipe weed. I mean, sure. Peter Jackson made a joke out of Gandalf and the weed, right? Yeah. Maybe not a joke. Sauron was just making fun of him because, unfortunately, Sauron clearly was on smack. All right, where's the third black powder stuff thing? I missed it. I appear to be lined up. Over here? Indeed. I have found an exploded barrel amidst the rubble covered in fine black powder.
How can I be of service? Can I speak with you a moment?
I have to speak with Aggie Digweed again. And Elsie. Hi, Elsie. You've got a ring over your head. Collect a barrel of nails, crate of hammers, and a crate of saws. This sounds like the start of a bad joke. Find Blackfire in the first and second and third encampments. Well, first of all, let us find all of those goodies. Those appear to have been taken by the Gobbies, or Orcsies, whichever it was. Gotta say, the Trestle Bridge is actually an impressive piece of engineering. Pardon the yawn. You'll note these guys are level 150. How the hell the orcs got over there to blow anything up with these guys around? I have no goddamn clue. Let's see. We can cancel that one because we're not going to be doing that. We can remove from the tracker and remove from the tracker. You'll note, like that was a weekly there for the adventures to do 15. And there's a continuing thing to do 45 of them. Search orc encampment for proof that he was drugged. Okay, well. The Tarkrip orcs. Defeat Tarkrip orcs at their encampments. Well, I can't. Somebody's come through and murdered them all, presumably. I don't know that for a fact. I'm spitballing here. We have kill craban. Oh, I'm carrying the torch. Why am I carrying the torch? I destroyed... that's why. To destroy the Blackfire. LotRO has suckered you into another subscription. Well, welcome back. Hey, worst case, $15. Come on. I will accept murdering all of the wandering cruel beaks. Devastated. I murdered that one real good. Cheaper than a McDonald's meal. Sadly true. Although, evidently, with the sudden change in their profits, they are looking at the prices of their stuff. Wait, did I not get everything over there? I thought I did. Oh. Clippity cloppity, clippity cloppity. Creative hammers. Oh, I didn't get the cauldron, I guess. I picked up the torch by accident instead of the cauldron. Picking up the torch, you just apply that like that. Alright. So I need to go back and grab the other cauldron. I am never shy about spending money on a game I am enjoying. That's kind of the way I look at it. I mean, I'm not talking about going crazy and spending, you know, buttloads of money. But if I'm enjoying a game, even a free-to-play game, I'm not shy about spending a little money. LotRO is one of those old games you think still deserves love. I agree. I have my issues with the game. But I agree 100%. It's been installed on my computer, on every computer, forever. For 16 or 17 or 18 years. And I have a Wraith. I don't think I'm gonna get him. I think he came in too late for me. I was low health already. Yep, he's gonna finish me. God damn it. I should have healed. Ah, well, I'm totally healed now. Come on. Come get some, you punk. Try again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, jerk. I'm not in combat anymore. Why are you saying I can't do that in combat? I'm not in combat. Thank you. You get a res with some kind of time granularity. I don't remember what it is, like a half an hour or an hour. Yeah, you're going to find a lot of changes. This crate's already been looted. As an example, the trait system has changed. It now uses one a lot like, like WoW used to, and now WoW does again. I have a quest for Lug boss. I don't want to beat him up if I don't have a quest for him. That's just kind of rubbing it in. Eat mug. I got a quest to kill 60 of them. I don't think I'm in any hurry for that. So this wasn't the third little encampment I was supposed to go to. I can tell because this wasn't the third one I was supposed to go to. So I missed one somewhere. There's one down there. There's that one. Where's the third one? Here's the third one. That's somebody's Wraith. That's one of the bad ones. That's an elite. He's not mine. He's level 24. The ones that spawn for you are your level. So he's level 24, but he is elite. You can tell by he's got the eye on the ring around his image. I can't beat that one. I've got 600 hit points at most. And he's got over 3,000, and he hits like he's got bazookas for arms. Ooh, purple pads. So, I will attempt to avoid him. That's him. And him is what I do not want to... I don't want to dance with him. Maybe I can come at the camp from the other side. Now, he'll annihilate me. I don't know under what circumstances one of the elite ones spawns, other than occasionally. throw a mug at them, and they'll just come to you. It's like a pizza that delivers itself. Okay, that swoop you may have just heard, and the little odd visual effect, that tells me that there is a Wraith nearby. Hopefully he is not within aggro range. Alright. Grab the cauldron. A crate of saws. I'm carrying 3 crates of saws. I mean, I'm a doughty dwarf, make no mistake. I just don't think I'm quite that doughty. What was that noise? Oh, well, there's the Wraith, whom we will be avoiding. Nothing personal, friend. I like your dressing up with the black gown and everything. It's totally emo. You don't cut yourself, do you? Any suggestions on the class? They have added classes to the game, some of which will not be available, I don't think, without a purchase. For instance, the class I'm playing, a brawler, the most later class is the mariner. It depends on the archetype that you find. Yeah, whatever archetype you enjoy the most, or that sounds like the most fun. Unless you're going to be playing on the new VIP servers, in which case, for ease of play, I would suggest a class that can self-heal, or have a pet, or has good ranged attacks and can kite. I'm playing a brawler. All of my damage except throwing a used beer mug is melee combat, which means I can't kite. And I don't have any self-heals, at least not yet. And so that's why I have a lot of deaths. Mostly, maybe exclusively, to the Wraiths.
Oh, dear.
Did you play before or after Moria? Because Moria added 2 more classes. It added the Warden and the Runekeeper. Return to Captain Trotter. They named him after pig's feet? Yeesh. Before. Okay, then, if you're talking about the base classes, Captain has heals. They're slower on the damage, but they have good heals and good buffs. So, especially for group play, Captains are great. Solo, they're a little slower. War-master also has buffs. I don't think they have self-heals. They have heals for their pets and heals for other players. Also, there was just a revamp on Lore Masters that changed some of the fundamentals, so I don't know how it works right now. Guardian doesn't start with any self-heals, I don't think, but they eventually get self-heals. Also, with most of these classes, you can choose to spec them differently. So, for instance, my class here, you can choose red or blue, and you always have access, I believe, also to yellow. So you choose, like I've chosen primarily red here, which is just straight ahead DPS. Blue, I think, has the tanking abilities, and then yellow is available to both of them. Your primary, it costs 1 point each to add to these. I think it's 2 points each in this, but it's also 1 point each in the secondary. So some of them have 3 different specs. Some of them have 2 different specs and then a supplementary spec. So for instance, I think the new way they have laid out War-master is one line for pets, one line for conventional DPS, and then one shared line, but I'm not sure. It used to be they all had basically 3 lines, 3 specific lines. They've been, over time, I think they've been turning all of them into 2 main lines and then a supplementary supporting line. Is this cloak better? No. No, it's really honestly not.
Stay a moment.
That's Elsie Woodruff. Where's Matty? I'm going to assume that's your sister. Someday I'll get the proof to clear my name.
Greetings.
You found something to prove we were drugged? That's wonderful, Bone Dome. By the way, I have a character, Stone Dome, on my main server. And so I was naming this guy Stone Dome, and it wasn't accepted. Because you can't be stoned, but apparently you can be boned. And I'm not making that up. Stone Dome was not accepted. The only thing I could come up with that said it had an unacceptable word is stoned is not an acceptable word. That is wonderful. You must show the captain at once so he can set me free. Yeah, what's in it for me, dude? Oh, because it's right? You know what else is right? Money. Fine. We'll redeem Talbot for valuable prizes. The Black Fire.
How can I be of service?
So the orcs were behind it, eh? You're surprised? They're orcs, dude. Seriously.
Greetings.
Captain Trotter listens to your explanation and takes a deep sniff from the potion flask. The orcs brewed this, did they? This is not good for us. I will free Talbot Hinton from the stocks. Someday, I'll get proof to clear my name. I've got it. He gave me the power to free from the stocks, but maybe I'm just going to sit here and watch for a while. Oh, fine. I have freed an innocent guard from his unjust imprisonment. Whatever. That's right. Force me to be the good guy.
Greetings.
Well then, I'm glad that debacle is over with. Or debacle. Potato. Perhaps now we can focus on more pressing issues.
Stay a moment.
Find and enter the dangerous pass of Nan Wathrin. That's a fellowship quest. I'm not a fellowship. I don't even like people.
Oh dear, did you need something?
Woodruff's cloak is garbage. It's garbage. It's trash. Can't use the silver web of vigor yet because it looks really vigorous. I do like the way it looks. Can't use this staff. The tactical shoulder pads. I'm not sure they're not actually better than what I have. I can try and sell those on the auction house. See if they'll sell. Stranger things have happened. I'm evidence of that. What do we have up there? Wandering cruel beaks. Or breeks. Good God, there's a lot of you watching. Hi, guys.
I don't know if you can help me.
Search for the half-orc who planted the powder. I get Digweed's hat. Note, if I wear it, I'm going to have to call it Dickweed's hat. It's just the way I am. All right, search for the orc. That was probably the guy who was in the upper camp. The one who was a notable mob. Yeah, up there. Pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like it. What's the other thing? What's the purple flashy? Treasure from Trestle Bridge. Treasure. Correct any stolen goods from the crates? I thought I already had. I was probably in there. I was in there prematurely. I've always preferred when you could finish quests before you had been given them. So that when they say, hey, go kill that bad guy and get our stolen stuff, you can respond with, oh, you mean that bad guy that I just killed? And this stolen stuff? And they go, oh, you're awesome! That kind of thing. Pick it. If you pick it, it won't heal. That's the guy, I think. Look, boss. So I hit him with the ale mug. And I defeated Logboss. That was him. Yep, that was him. The best weapon for pulling I've got. I like to think that those mugs are full, that I chug-a-lug them, and then I throw them at the orcs. Stolen goods. Return, talk to, return. Okay, well then. I found all the missing pages from the valuable historic artifact. Well, I am kind of the hero, you know. It's what we do. It's a burden, but it's a burden we're proud to bear. When we don't get hung up on, you know, logs. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Back crispies. I am disappointed I didn't get to skirmish eyes for you guys. All I could do was the skirmish at home version of Adventures. Yawn. I already had the architecture, the questing architecture in place. For skirmishes, why wouldn't you spend a little bit more time and effort and actually turn them into skirmishes instead? I don't get it. But then, in the words of David Lopan, you are not put on this earth to get it, Mr. Burton. Movie reference.
Hello there.
Maybe my very favorite movie line of all time.
I didn't know anything, I'm sure.
Falcons recognizes it. An inspired movie. I'm not sure I'd say a great movie. And a greatly enjoyable movie. A strange masterpiece. Great movie, I think, has to be one that sort of stands for the ages. The Godfather. I hold a high bar for great. I'd rather watch Big Trouble in Little China than The Godfather. The Godfather's a great movie. Big Trouble's just an awesome one.
Could I have a word with you?
Travel the crossroads north along the Greenway. Okay, I can do that in a bit. But then I also tend to pick nits like nobody's business for stuff like that. So, gee, what a shock. Lens picks nits. Well, isn't that a surprise? I also tend to overanalyze things. You'd rather watch Big Trouble in The Godfather? Well, yeah. An example of how I overanalyze things. I assume you get junk mail. Favorite line is, heroes, both side, and evil is everywhere. Yep. If you, like me, occasionally get junk mail. I have classified my junk mail into 3 different types, believe it or not. Junk mail is something you get in the mailbox that has your name on it. If it has resident, I call that crap mail. And if it has no address on it at all, they just stuff it into your mailbox, I call that shit mail. Who the hell classifies their junk mail in their own head? I do. I can't even begin to comprehend what it would be like having to live with me. And I do. Clippity-cloppity. Alright, over here, I think is one of the NPCs I have to talk to. Matty.
Oh, it's a sorry day.
It is a sorry day.
I don't know if you can help me.
I don't know if I can help you either. But I'll try and collect you a cartwheel for you. A cartwheel? I was never able to cartwheel even when I was a kid. You know, back in the mid-17th century. Well, I see the cartwheel. Well, if this is the cartwheel, then the guy who needs it must be the cartman. That is Goon Tunes. Oh, is this I have to carry it? Yes, I have to carry it. No, I don't. Okay. I thought it was one of those that requires you to... where you get an induction bar for carrying it. But no, it's not. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Thanks, guys. And go off to rule the universe from beyond the grave. Or check into a psycho ward, whichever comes first, eh? Yeah. Let's see. And go off to rule the multiverse from beyond the grave. Not a very good David Lopan impersonation. On the other hand, choosing a favorite in Big Trouble is like choosing a favorite child. Understandable. I would not want you to do that.
Well, may I speak with you?
Talk to Ellie. Okay, Ellie's... Isn't she back? Elsie's back at the place? Yeah, she's back at freaking Trestle Bridge. I'm the same way about another sort of weird masterpiece of the bizarre, and that would be Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. So many lines in that movie. She's a killer. No, she's not. Give her your jacket. Why me? Because you're perfect. You got a point.
Greetings.
Oh, Woodruff's hat. That hat is totally me. If I were a dirty hippie like Tom. That's rep. Rep changed. This is the... Okay, Amelia's Studies. That's the one for the Wraith event. Matham Society is for the Hobbits. Elves of Rivendell, the Agline, Thorin's Hall, Men of Bree. Oh, I must have hit Friend of Bree with that? Yeah, Friend. That's 3rd tier. Yeah. Oh no, friend is, I guess, finishing the 2nd tier. 10? Yeah, 10 LotRO points. I need to ride back to Bree.
What can I do for you?
Give me a horsey. Give me a second here. As I ride, I'm checking on something here. Let's see. I think I'm going to call it an evening. And because I have so many people watching, thank you all, by the way. I really appreciate that. I will be passing you off to the questing dad, who is going to Umbar, which is the latest expansion. I'll be doing that in a minute. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Very, very much. Honestly. I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time, or perhaps a little earlier. I've been starting a little earlier. The usual time is 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, early morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Probably for more Lord of the Rings Online, and definitely for adult leisure beverages. I will be consuming intoxicants. Don't do this at home, kids. I'm a professional. So that is my plan. I was hoping I'd be able to do skirmishes, and now I need to try to find something else to hang my hat on for tomorrow's. I am enjoying the new server. The Wraiths are fine once you get to a certain point, except when you spawn the elite Wraiths, in which case, move those stumpy little legs, Lens. Move those stumpy little legs. But I should be back tomorrow. As always, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Let me go ahead and start the process of doing a Twitch raid. So those of you who are here on YouTube, I'm sorry, you'll have to manage on your own. And I was going to go with the questing dad. That sounds wholesome. Hard to see how the questing dad isn't going to be wholesome, you know? So, I want to thank you guys very, very much for hanging out. I really, genuinely do. I had a lot of fun tonight. I'm back tomorrow. Hopefully, you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your night goes great. And the raid will be going in a few short seconds. So, thank you very, very much. Take care. Hopefully, you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now. Good night, guys.